Mike Gill, state of corruption. This is a follow-up on Judge Delker's order. And the last two hearings you've seen. What was a mystery to me was they said they emailed the hearing notices. You can see today I just picked up the mail. And it all came from the same courthouse. Mailed the notices, all the information. Why email on only that case? Because they hacked into my emails. This came right from, and I'm going to post this. This is the information that Judge Delker wouldn't take that would prove that I was hacked. Look who's the administrator on these accounts. Brian Toomey, Kerry Lemieux. All right? Now, do you not know that I've said that these are the people giving my locations out and evidence out that was working with Walker? Well, here they are. They're on that email account. My son Mike Jr. is, which we thought was the only one. Now you see this Office 360 or Administrator 365? That's Eileen Landy. How do you think we've got the evidence on Brian and on Carrie previously? Meaning they were added on afterwards. Eileen is 365. That's how we got the list. We got into the lawyer's computers that worked for me. She did it through a website to get in. She's doing it to us now. My last two paralegals, Brian Toomey, are the principals on this. This is the evidence. And they turned around and said, these are the, emailing me. Well, they didn't email these, did they? Well, let's take a look what this is. All right, we're going to open them up together. Notices of decision, you think? Notice of decision. Walker. Judge Delker found the mail. Now you think about that, all right? Let's see what else we got. From the same courthouse. I guess they can use the mail. This is a notice of decision with Sarah and Michael Gill, granting Sarah's motion regarding tax liability. They turned around and squeezing me with the DRA. They're saying, you can come off, right? This Francois is the same son of a bitch who put me in jail twice. The first time to try to get me murdered. The second time to use the bail to get in my business account so that Andersons could steal the rest of the money. Well, turns out they knew the address. They've got to keep her happy because she could rat them out. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Again from the courthouse. Not by email. Notice of decision again. 3 for 3. Well, who's this from? From Sarah. Motion to continuance to mandatory appeal. File Michael Gill. Motion to transfer attachment to the Department of Revenue. Right. Getting her off the hook on all the leverage pieces. So that came out of 2 courts in the same courthouse. Francois and Delker. Are you getting this yet? And you see the same thing. You know who Sarah was using to corrupt the cases with them? Carrie and Brian. This is evidence. None of them emailed. And the reason why they had to say that I had notice of emails, because they had them pulling it out. You remember in the trial, Attorney Will said, listen, we couldn't have sent it to him in the mail, Your Honor. It wouldn't get to him. Right. We turned around and had a hearing. They didn't even have time to mail me a letter. They sent it to the email. Now that also means we might have a big, big problem with our IT company. That's right. Don't lose anything. But this is how corrupt this is. And that's why they couldn't take this as evidence. And when I'm telling you, Mr. Trump, they're moving fast. That's right. You want to drain the swamp? I say we drown them in the swamp. But we do it here and now. I mean, a blind person can see what they're doing. They've got to shut down state of corruption. Mike Gill, state of corruption.